My name is Cindy Sadler, and this is my story. If I have to distill that complicated question into one word, I am a storyteller. I am an artistic entrepreneur. I am a professional mezzo-soprano in the opera field. I write, I educate, I consult. I was born a storyteller. I wrote my first book when I was 2 years old, and I never stopped writing. However, writing did not end up being my main professional focus because somewhere along the line, opera snuck up behind me, hit me on the head, and dragged me off to its fabulous glittery cave, where I became a singer and performer. And that led me to many, many other paths. That in the trenches working singer who is kind of an opera mom, kind of the person that a lot of people would go to with questions, and I don't always have the answers, but I am the person that will find them out for you. I am most proud of having created a life that sustains me both artistically and financially. Well, the very next thing that's happening is I am directing Prince Orlovsky's Ball, which is an original concept written by me for Centenary College of Louisiana Singers Workshop, and we'll be producing that in April. Hard on the heels of that, I'm doing a series of concerts throughout Louisiana and Texas with my concert partner Nicholas Simpson, tenor, and Kristen Roach, pianist. And then, hard on the heels of that, is my summer program, Spotlight on Opera, in its 12th season. It's going to be its first year at Centenary, so we're very excited about that. And we're producing La Boheme and Pirates of Penzance. And you can find out more about that at www.spotlightonopera.com. So many. My first teachers were my parents, who taught me that any honest work is worthy and valuable and respectable, and that it's very important to pursue your dreams. And one of my other most significant teachers was the great operatic mezzo-soprano Mignon Dunn, who taught me how to use my voice, quite literally, and taught me how to be a diva in the best sense of the term. I do my best work when I have space, when I have mental space, when I have time, when I have physical space around me, because I flit from project to project to project, and I'm always doing 20 things at once. And so I like to flit like a bee from one flower to the other, and the cross-pollination enriches everything that I do. When I find myself in a rut, I have learned to recognize that as a sign that it's time for something to change. I get restless, and it means that there is something new that is waiting to come into existence. And so I have to find out what that is. And sometimes it's just as simple as clearing out all the clutter, both mentally and physically. So my exercise for getting out of a rut starts with cleaning the house. Well, I have a lot of advice for artists as a consultant, but if I have to encapsulate it, I would say that it's really important that you take ownership of your work while listening to the advice of your team members. You need to, at the base of your existence, know who you are and what you do and why you do it, and own that you know your work and your art and your abilities better than anyone else. And if people tell you no, then you smile and you nod and you go out and you find out how to turn that into a yes. www.cindysadler.com